you started drinking Kangen water, you are sleeping better. Anyone sleeping better?
Yeah.
Oh, very good. And how many of you find that you have more energy now? By show of hands. Oh, okay. And how many of you know somebody who experienced some miracle that is life-changing in their lives? Say aye.
Aye.
Oh, great. So with that, we'd like to invite a few sharings on the miraculous stories of Kangen water. So we just have a few guidelines. Can we go to the next slide? Okay, so let me just demonstrate. So when you receive a mic, speak into the mic, hold it like this. Okay? Can everybody see? This is speaking into the mic. What about this? If you hold the mic here, it's not. Okay? Yeah, you're expecting the voice to travel down to your heart. Right? So that is too far away. So number one is to, what do we do? Speak into the mic. Okay, number two is keep it to less than 2 minutes. How long? 2 minutes. Okay? So if you're running out of time, you'll see us at the back waving at you to cut short. And this is the sign we'll give to you to cut it short. Everyone got it?
Yes.
Okay. And number three is please share your before and after of what healing or miracle that you experienced. Everyone got it? Before and after of what?
Kangen water.
Thank you. Your healing or miracle after you started drinking Kangen water. Everyone got it? Okay, good. So with that, who would like to begin the first sharing? Wow, we have one up right over there. Come on up.
Let's give a big hand.
Fantastic. Leonard, that's it. Just share your name with everyone first.
My elder brother, one of my many
Your
elder
name.
brothers.
Name and where are you from?
My name is Leonard Fu. I'm from Labuan.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone say hi, Leonard.
One of my many brothers was 78 years old
Okay, listen up.
2 years ago. And he had been suffering from gout for about 2.5 years, to the extent that he could hardly walk every now and then. And when I spoke to him about Kangen water, he said, this is all nonsense. You know, didn't believe me. But one day, a few weeks later, one of our cousins had a wedding and we all went, the whole family, 12 of us went, 12 siblings. 11 of us went and he couldn't go. So I asked him, why didn't you come? I can't even walk, how to go? So I told him, try this water. I'm not trying to sell you anything. Drink the water and see what happens. So finally, out of desperation, he did that. 10 days later, he calls me, Leonard, I want a machine. This water is miracle. I say, what? It's only for 4-5 days since you drank. How can that be? It's not possible. I couldn't believe it. He says, it's true. I counted every day. It's exactly 10 days. Because I had been traveling and I forgot how many days it was. And he bought the machine. That's my story about him. And then later on, one day I was in my office. A client came to see me. And he asked me to do something. He was very busy. He says, can you do this for me? And he was running out. I said, take a seat. No, I got no time. I'm going off. So I said, okay. Then I said, incidentally, have you heard of Kangen water? He said, no, what is it? I said, oh, it's this Japanese machine that creates different types of water. It's a fantastic product. What can it do? He asked me. So I just told him in exactly, almost exact words of what I just spoke to you about my brother's experience. He said, what? Gout? I want a machine. Where can I get it? I said, I'm promoting it. He pulled out his checkbook. He signed 12,000 ringgit. Gave it to me, get me one, and he walked out. That was what happened. Share your story and it will work. Thank you.
Another big hand. Thank you very much. Wow, amazing, isn't it? Yes?
Yes.
How many of you want to be able to drink coffee, tell story, help somebody and make money? Yes?
Yes.
Oh, isn't that wonderful? He just finished telling his story and he got a check for 12,000. Yes? Okay, so next up I see a hand waving all the way right over there. Let's have Anthony from UK. Woo! Let's share with everyone your name first.
Okay, good afternoon everyone. My name is Anthony.
Hi,
And I'm from London. So the story I like to share is some of my hay fever. And if you don't know what it is, do you mind just putting a show of hands if you don't know what hay fever is? Okay, so it's a condition where you sneeze, you have runny nose, itchy eyes constantly, and this condition lasts from anywhere from March all through to October. So you're allergic to grass pollen, tree pollens, and dust. So I've been suffering from this condition for about 20 odd years, and on a number of medication. So one of the medications I also take, I used to take, was an injection from a private hospital, and this injection lasts for about 3 years. But after that 3 years, my condition came back, and everywhere I go, I have to carry these medications around. And so I was recommended this water by a doctor, and actually my brother, and I didn't believe him. I said, water, no thank you, I'll stick to my water jars, my water bottle. But my condition became a lot worse. My skin condition was rationing up, and I thought I have to try something different. So in addition to change of diet and lifestyle, one of the last things I changed was this water. So I was drinking it for about 6 months or so, and after 6 months I noticed I was cutting down on my medication. And so basically, long story short, for the last 3 years I've been medication free because I've thrown all my medication into the bin. That's it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Anthony. Let's give Anthony another big hand. Yes, Sam, you want to mention something?
Yeah, maybe you could ask those people who are giving that miraculous story whether they can get the consent for people to do a recording.
Okay, so when they come up, huh?
Yes.
Okay, great. So, great. All right, we have a few all right, great. Let's go. Dr. Nat, right? Okay, come on up, Dr. Nat. Let's give Dr. Nat a big hand. And Dr. Nat, could you just let me, okay, so by the way, we see many of you wanting to record, yes? Okay, so, but to respect the people who are sharing, because earlier on we already mentioned in the ground rules, no video and audio recording today, yes? So, but in any case, if any of you are okay with people recording, you just let them know. Otherwise, the agreement is no recording. Everyone got it?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Here you go.
Yeah, hello, I'm Dr. Nat. I'm from Thailand. Okay, I'm the medical doctor. I'm a medical doctor from Thailand. I have my own medical background of hypercholesterolemia, and I know I have a risk factor of that, and also medical history in my family of stroke, hemiparalysis, stroke paralysis. And okay, I take care of myself, I check up blood test, and I control diet. But, I lucky, I have buy the SD501 on the 2013 to 2013. After I drink for a few months, but I got trapped with the Enagic trap. Some internet information about the enhancer, so okay, I stopped drinking. After that, last year, I got stroke. At that moment, I realized that cause of my paralysis it comes from family risk factor that we can change. I can't change that. And the second is my lifestyle. I that time I very stressed on my job, and okay, mental stress, and also physical stress. I less sleep and drink less water because mostly water doesn't taste good and difficult to swallow. Doesn't like the Kangen water. At that time, after I got stroke, I realized that if I continue drinking Kangen water, that even doesn't happen to me. Everyone know, after you got stroke, you have lost more than money you pay for this machine. In the hospital, 300,000 baht. And a few days after recovery, I can't go to job for months. And I start to get a lot of medication to eat. And I feel suffer. I don't like to eat the medication because I know the side effect of that drug. Finally, I stopped medication and start to drink Kangen water again. For a few months, my body feel energized. My body weight slow down, and in the good BMI, body mass index, good weight. That I never been like this. Only drink Kangen water, seriously drink more and more and more for few months, about 4 or 5 months, 5 kilo, and having a good shape. That is a weight, and mostly in the hypercholesterol. There is one sign of a family hypercholesterol is like a yellow deposit in this area. It's called santilasma. It's a family hypercholesterolemia that no medical treatment can help this. After I drink for few months, I noticed, wow, the deposit, the fat deposit in here is small down, and gone. Just let me feel. Because in the medical treatment, they have no any drug can decrease this size of lipid. That means this water can penetrate in the cellular lipid to move the lipids out of your cell. Even skin can burn out the cholesterol. So everybody have a over fat deposit. It can cleanse out. So in your blood vessel, in your cell, in your liver, in your every cell can recover to the best performance of the cell. Best product, lipid can come out. So, oh, this is a very miracle water in the world. So I start to realize I should convey this message to all my patients, all my people. Just drinking Kangen water and everything will change your whole life. Thank you.
Dr. Nat, thank you very much. Let's give her another big hand. Anyone? Okay, come on up. Wow, many volunteers, excellent. Wait, say your name and everyone, and let them know if you're okay with the recording.
You can record all you want. My name is Egbert.
Everyone say hi, Egbert.
Hi. I'm from Kuala Lumpur. I have two things to share really quickly. First story is on myself. I used to suffer from a very bad acid reflux. So after dinner, if I eat too late, 8 plus 9, after dinner I would just cramp up. It would just shut down, my stomach would just tighten, and I will curl up like a ball, and I can't move for at least about an hour or 2 hours. There was one occasion where I was driving back from dinner, and on the highway itself I cramped, and I nearly got into an accident before that. So I just swerved my car to the left, pulled my handbrake, and I waited there for about 2 hours. After Kangen water, no more. In about 2 weeks at least. The second event was actually my father. My father is a stroke patient for about 7 years now, and he's a very stubborn man. So he does not want to do any physio, he does not want to do any sort of exercise. And it's quite depressing for me to see my father like that. He used to have this problem speaking. Every time he would call my name, he would be like, Hilbert, kind of thing. He slurred a lot because of his condition. He was about 40% paralyzed in his brain now. After about 2 months, I forced him to go on Kangen water every day. Gave him about at least 8 cups a day. But in 2 months, he actually called my name. He's like, Egbert, can you get me something? And I just stared at him and I was like, sorry, what do you say? Because my dad's a man of very few words. He does not say anything at home. He just looks at me and I'll be like, okay. So when he called out my name, I looked at mom and was like, did he just call my name? And I asked him to repeat it again, and he said again, Egbert, can you get me this? And I just went like, wow. So immediately I knew that Kangen was the solution. And I mean, I'm young, I'm 22 years old, but seriously at this age, I believe that going Kangen is all the way.
Hold on. All right, and the back, come on up. Woo! Okay, let people know your name and whether it's okay for them to record, okay?
Where you're from?
Good afternoon. Rajan from India.
Everyone say hi, Rajan.
Hi, Rajan!
My testimonial is very important to you all, okay? I have a lot of disorders, health disorders, from 2005. Okay? Anybody can record, no problem for me. Okay? So I wanted to give a global message to all, how my health condition is recovered. Number one, diabetics from 2013. Okay, number 2, obesity for the last 15 more years. Okay, then acidity for the last 15 more years. Then gout, many years. The reason because my business, my mode of travel, flight, car, and two-wheeler. I never walk, no exercise, nothing doing anything. Okay? So later I found this Kangen mission in January 2016. I buy this mission from Malaysia and take to India. Okay? I have traveled from India to Malaysia for the last 10 more years, 150 more times. 150 times. Do you all know Batu Caves, right? Murugan Temple, right? See, in my 150 times, I never climbed the Murugan Temple at all because of my leg problem. I cannot because of obesity. 89 kgs of weight. How much? 89. So, okay, after started drinking my Kangen water, first I got relaxed from my diabetics. This is my diabetics report. I started drinking from February onwards. My report March 16/3/2016, 274 post, and before food it is 146. So you people know it is 80, 110 and 100, 140, right? Yeah. So the next 25 days, I took another report, okay? The fasting 142 and post is 206, 206, okay? The third month. I doing every month because I wanted to check my diabetics. 127, 183, it is coming down. The last month you see miracle. In June 2016, I'm completely normal, okay? 95 and 115. If anybody has machine to check just now I had my food, it will be normal. Okay? Anybody have doubt? You can check if anybody diabetic patient, they are having machine. Okay? This is the number one. I'm aggressive. I'm recommending everyone, my friends, my relatives, my brothers, my sisters, and anybody asking them to first buy the machine for the whole world diabetic patients. But I have not cut down my medicine. I'm still taking my medicine, but I cut down off. Doctor recommended me morning 80 mg and evening 40 mg. But because my levels have come down normal, I cut down the evening portion. But I'm only taking the morning 80 mg. Okay? So then, the last visit, my friends with Malaysia, 3 months before, I climbed Murugan Temple without any fear. So, a couple of friends from India, Mr. Saravanan is there for the witness. He is the one began with me if I may fall down because 89 kgs, right? So he told me, I am here, sir, you climb, no problem. I will be coming with you. So what I am telling you, I don't want to take more time. Kangen water will help everyone. Prevention is better than cure. We don't want to do anything post-mortem at all. Everyone, our children, our family, our friends, relatives, without any fear, we can tell, drink Kangen water, drink Kangen water, drink Kangen water. Thank you for the opportunity.
Wow, drink Kangen water? Oh, very good, awesome. Alright, who's next? Okay, great. You've been raising your hand for a long time. Come on up. Mr. Saravanan. Alright, share your name with everyone and where you're from and if it's okay for them.
Hello everyone.
Hi.
I am Saravanan from India.
Okay, speak into the mic. Yeah, just speak into the mic. Everyone say hi, Saravanan.
Hi, Saravanan. As my partner Mr. Rajendran said, on February he told me I am using this water. I am feeling very good. So you have to buy one machine for your house for your father. Okay. Then I did the mistake number 5. Okay. He told me to buy the machine. Immediately I just go on Google. I said him, sir, alkaline water is not good for him. Because he asked me, he is my friend, so he asked me. Then later on, he insisted me to buy the machine. Then on May 1st, I bought the machine. Why? Because my father is having Parkinson's disease for the past 7 years. Since 2009, he is diabetic also. So you know Parkinson's got tremors. And later on stage, your organ will shrink. So you cannot eat, you cannot walk. For the past 7 years, because of the disease, my father can able to eat only one idli, our Indian food. Okay, and because of the medications you are using, continuously taking, after effects of the medication, he got constipation. So every week or every 10 days only he go for motion. From May 2nd, I am giving him water. Okay, since today, touch wood, I am saying, I am free from his problems. This morning also I spoke with him. He said, no problem. From May 2nd to till today, there is no constipation at all. And he can walk up to half a kilometer without any help. His age is 75. Thank you.
Okay, so who else would like to share a miraculous story about Kangen water? Over here, sir. Come on. Oh, Mr. Pankaj. All right, share your name with everybody and where you're from, and if it's okay for them to record, okay? Let them know.
Yeah, you can record.
Your name?
My name is Pankaj.
Everyone say hi, Pankaj. Hi, Pankaj.
I'm a South African citizen but living in India. I have a 21-year-old daughter that's autistic. Is there anybody that doesn't know what is autism? I suppose you all have an idea about autism. Yeah. No, they can read and write. It's a neurological disorder of the brain where they lack communication skills and socialization skills. This is lacking in the brain, very briefly. Tremendous behavior problems with this child. Extremely violent, damages things, breaks everything, hits the mother very badly. Sometimes she hits me, but mostly to the mother. And the past 4 months she's drinking Kangen water. She has become totally calm, extremely happy, all the time smiling, laughing. She has become very communicative. She asks a lot of questions which she was not doing before. And the best part that I enjoy is that at least 4 or 5 times, in fact every time she sees me, she'll open her hands like this. And she asks for a hug. And prior to that, she would not even let me touch her. No hugs possible. So it's a phenomenal change in her, and it's a total blessing for us. For us, it is a miracle. Because for the last 6-7 years, we have really struggled to control and handle this child. And now suddenly she's just totally loving, really wonderful. I mean, no doubt, just from the side point of view, through her we learned to give unconditional love and have immense patience. Because in spite of all her behavior, we had to accept it. But Kangen water has really miraculously changed her. And just quickly about myself, I'm a borderline diabetic patient, not taking any medication. Within 2 months, the diabetes became normal. And in spite of my age, after I started drinking 9.5 Kangen water, I find that I don't get tired. I can work till 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock at night, have a hectic day the whole day, and I'm still totally fresh even 1 o'clock in the morning.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you so much. Let's give Pankaj another hand. Wow. How many of you feel very excited and motivated to share with more people about Kangen water now? Say aye. Aye. Okay, we've been hearing from so many overseas friends from UK, from India, even all the way from South Africa. Can we have Malaysia? Anyone from Malaysia like to share? Oh, okay, right, over there. Come on up. Woo, a lady now. Let's give her a big hand.
knowledge you need to spread out. Actually, I'm a writer, international writer. I wrote 7 books. My name is Selina.
Everyone say hi, Selina.
I was brought into Kangen Water from Puan Nora, and she called me to give a seminar on for her Kangen team. I have zero knowledge on Kangen, but I did water research for the past 3 years, and I'm very astonished to find the miraculous healing properties of water. And sometimes when you look at the color of the water for its pH 11.5, you find it's purple, right? Do you know what purple means? In scientific metaphysics, purple means that water has a soul. Yes. You know what happens when you eat a lot of acidic things? The electrons in the body gets depleted. So every time you eat acidic things, this electron get lost, you know, and it affects our DNA. That's why you have a lot of diseases like amygdala hijack, high blood pressure, because of the DNA has lost its attainment due to the loss of electron. And what I find amazed with this Kangen water is it has a lot of negative electrons, which is really needed in the DNA itself. So I'm expanding my knowledge. I will do a free seminar or whatever. I want to share this, the beauty of how this Kangen water can actually make the internal organization of the water in your body into a beautiful microcluster organization that can really impact your DNA. In fact, this Kangen water, oh my God, it was really astonished that human intelligence can be built with this water. If you want to come to my seminar, it's a free seminar. Actually, I'm giving this knowledge free because you can help so many people. Because if you tell your customers, oh, this water is good for health, but if you tell your customers what happens in the subtle, in the quantum state of the human body itself, and they will be amazed that it can really repair DNA, really repair your amygdala hijack. Amygdala hijack is a very, very, Dr. Ledoux from, I think, France. He says that amygdala hijack is the most dirtiest root. It really gives emotional negativities, and Kangen water can make you emotionally intelligent, spiritually intelligent, and whatnot. I can give you all the scientific facts, the quantum physics fact, the biophysics, or whatever scientific facts to back up my research on Kangen water. Okay? So.
Awesome. Okay, everyone take a deep breath. Let it go. And give your neighbor a high five and say, I love miraculous stories. Great. So right now, ladies and gentlemen. Yes?
Allow one more.
One more. There's no more bloody sharing. One more.
Yeah.
Philip?
But 2 minutes maximum. 2 minutes.
We have so many miraculous stories. Okay, one last sharing. Come on up.
Okay, I want to share some testimonial as well as business tips. Okay,
No business tips.
Just healing story only.
just healing story. Okay, my name is Felix.
Everyone say hi, Felix.
Hi, Felix.
I don't trust any of these direct sales things before I was in this, but my brother is very smart. He sent my after stroke father and my mom who had her legs operated still cannot walk properly to KL see me, and it shocks me because both of them, they can handle themselves very well. But what he didn't know is that actually at that time I have a colon tumor relapse. So by coincidentally, I saw my parents healed, and then by coincidentally, my brother called me and said, we don't even have an office that time. So what my brother said is that, can you come to, what's the hotel called? In Pearl International Hotel. Yeah. So Raymond was doing the demo. I went into the small room, but I slept. I didn't even see the demo. So my brother tells me, what do you think about this water? The best answer is, if my parents can heal that much, then it's very good, right? So he said, okay, I have an extra machine, you drink it. If it's changing your health condition, please do this business and help me do this business. So I took it. I tried. My constipation gone. My colon tumor pain is gone. But my other sicknesses like migraine, my slight eczema, my slight gout, my acid reflux, what else I have? You know, those days it's like I'm a workaholic, so I don't care about all these things. As long as Panadol, you know, any aspirin can control that, I'll just take it. I take Panadols, like 6 Panadols plus 100 plus. That's my cure. If I have constipation, I will drink 3 coconuts. I mean the big one, the normal size.
10 more seconds.
Yeah. So, but after 1 year, people start telling me that you look better now. Then 2nd year, everybody tells me you look very good. Now it's my 3rd year, 3.5 years actually. I showed last night in my Facebook my photo before Kangen, after 1 year, and then now, I feel myself I'm much more handsomer than last time.
Wow!